We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Eddie James, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. John Duplantier will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Ralph Velasmil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick.
Settling in now, Eddie James. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1-2. Striding in for the Indians, Miguel Geraldo.
The third baseman, Miguel Geraldo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Ready now, Eddie James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, big guy. Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. We talked about his strong hitting earlier in the broadcast, but he's really been on another level over his last 10 games with an average over the 400 mark.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're going.
And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And digging in now, Tommy Wilson. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding into the box, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he's certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Leading off the inning, Ralph Velasmil, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. John Duplantier wins his 17th game of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Corbin Martin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday night. Now to the plate, Eddie James. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Up onto the balcony and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one.
At the plate, Trenton Brooks. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Kyle Cody. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Leading off the inning, Jared Rudy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
James is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping into the box, Trenton Brooks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trenton Brooks.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready once again, Eddie James. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Second baseman,
digging in once again, Keston Hiura. Now the 2-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw goes to third.
Slide.
And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Eddie James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie James.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for Cleveland, number 6, Bradley Zimmer.
That's lifted the other way out to left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Arizona earned their 119th win, most in the division. Corbin Martin earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Levi Kelly starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Find the ball.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you when you're swinging the bat like.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that.
At the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Trenton Brooks. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Ralph Velasmil.
The second baseman, Ralph Velasmil.
And now we got 2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Hopped up. Low is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie.
First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for Cleveland. Number 2, Ronnie Mauricio.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Now at the plate, Miguel Geraldo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Nate Lowe, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Low.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but it's over his head and it hops the wall. Making his way to the plate, Eddie James, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pena will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brent Rooker. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
(11-10) is the end of the line in this score. The Diamondbacks pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Nestor Cortes Jr. gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season.